I'm Tom, and we are now days away, matter of days away from the last crescendo, the best card certainly I've ever seen, definitely of my lifetime, I think ever. We are days away, so let's talk about Buatsi versus Smith. I think Buatsi goes in as a slight favourite. I don't think there's much in it, but I think the fact, most people, myself included, thought that Smith had actually retired. I thought after his last fight that was kind of him done. I didn't think he'd stick around, but I suppose for the right fight, a domestic dust-up against another top contender like Buatsi is the right reason, right? To, the right price, anyone will come out of retirement, as we've seen with Mike Tyson. And maybe this is no different. Maybe he planned on retiring, but just due to the manner of this event, the occasion it's on, the people that are there, the people that are on the card, and the person he's fighting against, as well as what he's getting paid, probably persuaded him, should we say, to come out of retirement. But I do think Buatsi goes in as a slight favourite here. Buatsi's momentum, though, has been really slow. I've not really seen him do an awful lot. He was supposed to be, he is such a great prospect, such a hot light heavyweight. He was supposed to be one of the big guys at the top of the division, and this isn't saying he's not that, but I wonder why his momentum's not quite picked up the way that perhaps it should have done, the way that perhaps a lot of us thought it would. I really thought he'd be in and around, David Benavidez, for example, was coming to the division, really taken off, fought morale, beat morale, now he's a top contender. And you're thinking, well, wasn't that supposed to be Buatsi? I don't know why his momentum, maybe it was the Anthony Yard fight, was waiting around for that for too long or something like that. But he's not really picked up and taken off the way that I think he really should have. And, we've seen him in some good domestic level fights, which he's impressed in, but we haven't seen him at that top level. And I don't quite understand why. And I think going into this fight, I was sort of thinking about two things. One, Buatsi gets caught a lot. He does. But he looks really good. I always watch him fight, and I always think, yeah, you look really good. You do look really good. You look at some of the top in the division. You look at some of the top guys in that division, which is great. But you do also get caught a lot. Two things can be true at the same time. He gets caught an awful lot, but he looks really good. Going into this against Smith, I just don't know, because Smith's also really good, right? And I wonder if he catches him a lot, will he be able to withstand? Will Buatsi be able to withstand that? And I think yes, ultimately, because I think outside of Bivol Beterbiev and now Benavidez, Buatsi's probably top of that division. Buatsi's probably the top of that division. Morel is an up-and-comer. I think outside of Bivol Beterbiev, now Benavidez, you've got Buatsi. And I'd be interested to see Buatsi versus Benavidez, to be honest with you. So for my prediction, I really want to say Buatsi by stoppage. I do rate Buatsi. I think he's really talented. I don't understand, as I said, I don't understand why we haven't seen him get the momentum and get the push that he kind of deserves, because I really think he is fantastic. So I want to say Buatsi by stoppage, but at the same time, I can't disrespect Smith that much. Do you know what I mean? I can't disrespect Smith that much. It's almost a bit unfair. So I think I'm going to go Buatsi on a close points win. I just think he'll have learned a lot from that Willie Hutchinson fight. If he fights how he did against Willie Hutchinson, I don't think he'll win, right? But I think he'll have learned a lot from that Willie Hutchinson fight, because he got the job done. And I think what you need are high-level, close, competitive fights that draw out the best in you. And that's what he got against Willie Hutchinson. So I do think if he fights how he did against Willie Hutchinson, he'll lose. But I don't think he will, because I think he would have learned an awful lot from that fight. I just think he'll have learned a lot. And Smith is good, great even, but he is old. So, like I said, I like Buatsi a lot. He's one of my favourite fighters. So I'm going to take Buatsi winning 116-112. And it's a huge win as well. I think I'm taking Buatsi winning 116-112. Unanimous points decision. That's my official prediction, people. A huge win for him as well. I don't know your thoughts on the whole card as well as this fight in the comment section down below. I look forward to reading it. I will be doing a live watch along, so come along and join in, say hi. Thanks so much for watching, people. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on our YouTube works, people. Peace.